All right, well, I am very excited for this. We have Train Spotting by Rome Streets and Conductor Williams. We've been waiting for this one for a little bit now. Um, they've been teasing this. They had a pretty cool rollout for what they did. A lot of these don't have lyrics though. It's kind of dumb, especially. I mean, I'm recording this at 2:24 on the release day, but still. So I don't know what to expect besides, you know, Rome probably just going with his usual, no time for break between each line kind of thing. The super in your face. I'm expecting some hard hitting beats with some weird noises and such, especially with Conductor. That's kind of what it's giving. But before we get into that, I will say there were a couple singles today that I just want to point out. So the first one is Boldy and Craven, Spiderwebbing Windshields. I thought this is a pretty good track.
Still middle finger to your honor, double quarter 2-9, better all Jefferson and Con. My name ringing, low like a sleep.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Tears Over Rose Petals with Reason and Cause.
And never flip on me. I'll feel you read.
I thought that was a good one that came out today. And then Robbie Robinson with Ransom and Stove God on a really cool beat.
Oh yeah, a couple snakes gonna slither through. Look at how this nigga grew. I cross over, then I skipped the.
Let me say go. Didn't I drop that gun off for my dog?
So definitely check out that one. I think that Robbie Robinson's like the best track on here. So that's pretty cool. That came out. It's funny because Ransom and Reason, I've reacted to a couple Ransom albums now on this channel. It's actually the first video on my channel, but that wasn't a good video. But the recent one I did with him and Dave East, the reason I got in to Ransom is because I accidentally thought he was Reason. I had heard that Ransom was coming out with an album, and this was Lavish Misery. And I had thought Ransom was Reason. So then when I looked up, I'm like, this isn't him. This is when I didn't really know a lot of stuff. And then I was like, okay, but I like this. So then I got into Ransom. I wish he was on this album, but he's not. But okay, let's get into it. I already have it here. Train Spotting. It is 33 minutes. Let's get into this. Andre Agassi is your first track.
Conductor.
Light up your favorite, turn him to a pack of rapper weed. On his court, I serve niggas, I'm Andre Agassi. My songs hit the net, it's in advanced class and mastery. Started off all for the love, but now this shit is after me. Money be a god, but I was nothing but a bastard.
We were getting that.
Past all of them crabs, you gassed as at least. They stools under my feet, God made them stepping stones. I'm one of the best, I'm bringing these niggas death all on the metronome. They bring a check to Rome. I remember when I had the Megastone, dancing with the devil in the terror dome, plotting trying to bring treasure home. Now I'm the prize and all these hoes eyes, them dog
this
bitches
is
trying to get
classic Rome here.
Think she get is left alone. I'm a rolling stone to the chromosome. Light up your favorite, turn him to a pack of rapper weed. On his court, I serve niggas, I'm Andre Agassi. I go back and forth over the net, they can't match
now, I don't actually know who Andre Agassi is, but
they all trash to me. The tribulations of this life is what I had to see. Escaped it narrowly. Now we running up a bag in Greece.
You're a real show that you're known for.
Okay, let me pause this because I don't know maybe this transitions to something else. This is a really quick one, basically a minute. Who's Andre Agassi? He's a tennis player. Okay. He was in the world #1. Okay, so that makes sense. On this court, serve also because you could you serve documents for legal stuff. Songs hit the net. Okay, so pretty cool wordplay here, and I'm probably gonna get a bit more into lyrics than some other reactions, except the fact that second half of the album doesn't have lyrics. because, you know, for some reason Genius doesn't have them on there. But pretty cool. I mean, the flow was exactly what I expected. All right, so let's get in this, the final part of this here.
Just be you. So I did in the next show. It was unbelievable. I mean, I almost realized a standing ovation because people were standing up and they wasn't leaving.
All right, next is MASH. Pretty good TV show.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem.
Sounds like a helicopter. Oh, right here. Are you getting the song samples the helicopter from the TV show MASH? Okay.
When my pockets is broke, I had dreams of getting dollars like the Rockefellers. Turn a Metro car to a red drop Carrera.
This is exactly what I was expecting with the production, where, you know, the weird attitude kind of
the grind was rock,
guitar
now
here.
squat for the acapella. Switch the plot before us, pull out the Glock endeavors. 5 pounds of trigger, don't take lots of pressure. Live rounds, you and your niggas get popped together.
I like the helicopter.
Top this chopper don't got no propeller. Burn you like a ghost pepper. I learned to keep my mouth closed, niggas and never know my next move. It hurt they soul when they wait less successful. You trash niggas should make one group, call it cesspool. Couple pairs that I respect and the rest fool. Win or lose, play the game, they ain't make it fair. You held back by your fears, they ain't think I could take it there. Now in a week I could clear what you make a year. Turned a couple crumbs to a plate with plenty to spare. Stretch the gear, dance on it like Fred Astaire. Fresh dress, debonair, the devil ain't never near.
Calling out another guy, I don't
too
know
short to land something. You either starving or you hunting, hustling, and trying to scam something. You fell quick, you ain't stand for nothing. Get money was the plans, black man.
I will say this beat never developed into anything. It's just the same out-of-tune guitar with the helicopter every now and then.
You fell quick, you ain't stand
But
for
that's
nothing.
Conductor for it.
Get money was the plans, black man, 100 miles and running. Success don't come to the comfortable. Gotta scrape your knuckles, the jungle will never comfort you. Your actions speak louder, don't say what the fuck you gonna do. A lot of niggas got dreams that they don't see coming true. Gotta have a vision.
This is a really hard song, though.
In my
That's
darkest
exactly
hour,
what
thought I
I
never had religion. A hard head to learn when he on the path to listen. I only came here to earn and stack massive chicken. Push a foreign and talk fly and put the mash on you niggas like Klinger and Hawkeye.
Okay, really quick on it. All right, Runny Nose.
Conductor, we have a problem.
Okay, see, I've always, and I enjoy making these kind of beats too. The ones where the sample is either sped up or so high pitched with, and then you add the isotope like vinyl stretcher kind of thing. This is what I kind of hear on this, where the sample is kind of at the end of it. It's kind of wobbling a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It always adds so much to the melody, just in terms of like changing things up. And we also have David Emmanuel on this one, as well as Napes.
Bonjour. Now we out in France, seeing French toast, belt stab, trench coat, pedal to the floor, hold the AMG Benz float, Cartier lenses, Dior on my 10 toes, from the dirt I rose, plenty M's is the end goal. I made apes whole, turn hoes to a money roll, double dough, the hustle left the cutties with a runny nose. I dealt with buyers and suppliers, seen the powder turn into a solid with the Pyrex on the fire, been the flyers, ghetto Myers on my dick like I'm Brent Fires. She masturbate to my flyers, she admire the devil can't stay inside the eye of the Messiah. Keep him in the hole, he never rise higher. Finessing you was the goal, you sold your soul to the Pied Piper. Shit I touch, turn to gold.
I said Rome also does this a lot too, where he does like some small words to continue to do multiple rhyme schemes, which allows him to say it so quickly.
A couple notches, king like Nas and 9-6. Your novice, your drops will never be hot as my shit. Elevated from getting my re-up out of mailboxes. Plenty hand-to-hand sales, now I'm globe-trotting. Designer clothes to the toes so the hoes watch it. Take a flick, it'll last longer. Keep your eyes on your own
So
paper
far on all
like
three
class
beats,
from when
no,
they blast on
it's
you.
been the same thing, just looped
I had to
over.
find a way. For you bum ass niggas, combo ain't got the time of day. The money coming fast, pronto on delay. I'm on a paper chase. I had to find a way. I did. For you bum ass niggas, combo ain't got the time of day. The money coming fast, pronto on delay. I'm on a paper chase. I'm out to touch plaques that say platinum plus. Your favorite rappers a pack, I roll them up and puff. Do you dirty like John Cuff. I come from a line of hustlers that probably sold your mom's stuff. Lil powder, pebble for a 50, pill for a dub. Now my face on channel 60. Left the game, ain't look back, don't care if it missed me. Millions in my future, serving fiends in my history. Fucking niggas on the scene,
you know, he's smart, he's done.
You and your sneakers on lean, watch me style in misery. Ain't nothing fucking with me over conductor shit.
Speaking of that, I actually remember like a video. This guy was on the street trying to interview him. And he's like, I'm signed to Griselda now. I can't, or something. I'm signed to a label now. I forgot what he said. He's like, I can't do like independent street interviews anymore. It's like he's very smart with everything.
Getting duckets while you stuck on the sunken ship.
Way down in the jungle deep, the badass lion stepped on the signifying monkey.
Okay, so this was a cool track. I think I like the beat more than Rome's like wordplay and lyrics and flow and such. But the second verse was very good. But this was still a good track. I think we're still 3 for 3 here, which is good. No skip so far. All right, Ricky Bobby, we've got Method Man on this. It already sounds like Method. Okay. I can hear my Google going. That's what it does. Yeah.
I had 18 O's in my top drawer.
Watch, it's gonna go.
Now we overseas, French hoes.
That's good. That's gonna be his flow.
Benz, no keys before the full contour.
Okay, so we actually have a change in the beat here.
Pills had him rolling like Snoop Dogg in
It's
a
not the same
6-4. Now my
4
shit
bars.
hitting like Vladimir Klitschko. I been that nigga your mother's sister and bitch no Supreme box logos. Dots begging for photos.
Another like added tune with the weird kind of ending wobble to the melody. That's cool.
6 million ways to
Back
get
to
paid.
back.
I need old dough. Mayweather cheddar, Cybertruck Tesla. Got them lining up, they all stuck off for the Tesla. Before I met West, Cudi was my best investor.
Kanye West, Kid Cudi, good wordplay here. Good wordplay in the first verse for sure.
Now they snap my picture like paparazzi. Whip the Maserati like
All right, let's see if I'm right.
Keep the blicky by me. Keep it on me like ID.
Ricky Bobby never whipped the Maserati though.
Your favorite rapper just a body.
They're hearing footsteps in the dark like the eyes lease. If you was me and I was you, I wouldn't try me.
I mean, it's pretty close to what I said.
Paper made off of pine. I got time today, might write around the day. The way I rhyme, perfect time to make a rapper rhyme and throw his rhymes away. I ain't the kind to feel some kind of weight, this ain't that kind of play. But this kind of pay could beat a child with just a dime a day. I mean, the time ain't timelining, every line is not a line, and so I line them like he Frankie line.
And at you know, Method Man still has it for sure. I like the stuff on the Ransom Dave East album.
Can you do this while I'm rhyming?
This is pretty good too.
When I say I'm cool as O'Shea, got ice up in the trade. Them in my A's got heat rising like they climbing in LA. Y'all gon' pick the beat, try and dog it diamonds, let it stray. Bring the pain or shake it or pop the cork and let it spray. Catch it straight, you a body, ay, don't be somebody pray. Chef souffle, yep, that's probably Ray. Could beat Bobby Flay, Johnny Blaze, and Rome Street. Bosses, we own beats. In fact, that Johnny Blaze, if you ever roam on the wrong street.
Rome streets, if you ever roam on the wrong. Okay, really good verse by Method Man. We're 4 for 4 here.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem.
Blood in his booger? What? Blood in booger? Okay.
So you're more likely to engage in behaviors that you wouldn't otherwise do. Your executive functioning gets compromised.
Hey yo, like D'Angelo, I came up off brown sugar, getting Mooga Cudi snipped so much.
Again, it's their song in a row to the melody like that. We actually got like a heavy bass in this one.
Somebody you need to know if you ever took drugs. All I ever needed was a good plug. I got the rest. All these lames put words together, but I'm not impressed. Rule cipher, master equality, box the bar for meth. The body drops soon as I chop the neck. Fuck who rockin' next. Stuff in knots and $1,000 sweats. Narcotic proceeds. Trying to stay low and out of the poke.
Little shaker
on my soul, that's how I broke the rosary. Took off and threw the toast when Officer Raymond tried to approach me. Switched the plate, now I'm Euro stepping.
Rome's doing his same thing, but it feels like he's not in front of the mic.
Found my way when the path wasn't lit.
That makes sense.
I'm a pioneer. Niggas think we eye to eye, but now I'm on a higher tier. I inspire peers, hoes in my eye, I'm the guy with flair. Started out with a circle and went to buying squares. Stunning like Stone Cold Steve when he chugging beer. I got the power like Goku with the go here. Stacks of Benjamin, some more the rich folks that smoke gear. The Marnie Code mohair, been the gold is so clear. We drop tape after tape, but you ain't going nowhere. I shine brightest, leader of the fighters like King Leonidas. Dollar signs in my iris. The shot you niggas take don't affect me in the slightest. I use the venom from the snake to write this. Nigga, I shine brightest, leader of the fighters like King Leonidas. Dollar signs in my iris. The shot you
Okay, I
niggas
like the
take
venom
don't
and
affect me
snake,
in the
but where do we get
slightest. I use the venom
blood and
from the
boogers
snake
from
to
this
write
crap, you
this.
know?
I've been plotting on copping a new Mercedes Coopers, taking
But I do like,
out like Blink 180.
if you've listened to Rome in the past, you know, he said he used the blood from, or like the edge of the razor to write this, something like that. So like how he kind of called back to using the venom of the snake to write this.
Gotta make more if the money ain't start changing you. Line you cornballs up against the wall, aim and shoot. I smoke a more unknown artist, a famous group. I got the juice like Q on the roof. Niggas believe too many lies, I'm in pursuit of the truth. It be hitting in front of your eyes, you either lost or you in the loop. You either one of them or one of us. Only in God I ever trust. I heard the devil gave the angel dust. You know the game aim to turn a minus to a plus. Since a minor, my mind been on running it up. I'm in a different league, you niggas is stuck in a rut. Washed up, covered in rust. I'm out here looking gorgeous. In rare form, my name stay on your broad lips. Paid to talk shit in the past life, I was lawless.
Okay, I mean, that was probably my least favorite out of all of them so far. Like I said, I think it kind of sounded like he was talking from behind the mic, if that makes sense. I do like the venom from the snake to write this though.
West or south by timetable direction.
I still don't. It's not a skip.
Right.
I just think it's my least favorite out of them so
Right
far.
is mean one, then one next to it is what? There you go. That's how we know what our. Because sometimes you'll be going down the main lines, especially being new, it becomes more difficult. But
Alright, this is about traveling on train.
What track you on?
Alright, Rule 4080. This was the single.
Sometimes 7 and 8 main tracks.
Hey yo, slave to the game, contract with a chain. Own your name, what
Okay.
you want? Big dough with a change. Fuck the fame, the fortune is more important. These niggas signing their life away with no lawyer. Record execs really ain't for you. Too many hands in your pocket before you profit. On your quest to be popping.
There's really good stuff so far.
Stupid option. You the talent they need you. You who they watching. A&Rs pushing luxury cars out here fronting like they the star with they whole arm in your cookie jar. Taking a bigger piece of your pie than you are.
I mean, he's just telling it how it is in the
nuance.
industry.
Rob you for your socks while you still got your shoe on. Getting nothing but pennies for your thoughts, but you on. So fuck clout, bro, it's dough to making business. You don't get what you deserve, son, you get what you negotiate. Back in the days, we were slaves.
Yeah, it's basically, you know,
Fast forward, they
he's basically saying, you know, you can get 500,000 streams when you're signed to a label, but you're not making much off of that, and they're gonna give you the fancy car, and they're gonna, you know, you're gonna be popular, but you'd rather be the guy that's getting 100,000 streams who's independent. It's the same amount of money, and you know, you don't have A&Rs and all that stuff. Yeah.
They sold for whips and chains. Pennies for your thoughts, pop these pills for pain. Now you dumb, deaf, and numb, sign over your name. Back in the days, we were slaves, whips and chains. Fast
And he's
forward,
comparing
they
it
sell
to
they soul
slavery
for
and
whips
stuff.
chains. Pennies for your thoughts, pop these pills for pain. Now you dumb, deaf, and numb, sign over your name. It's the game. These niggas will finesse you if you let them. You a corporation. When you lock, they spell your name in big letters. Wonder why I do your research. It's all about self-preservation. Fuck you, I feed me first. Back in the days, I be a runaway slave. Fuck working for free, my destiny's to be paid. I would hide in the field and stab master in the face. Go kidnap his wife and drown that bitch in the lake. I need my cake on time and not
Like
a
the
minute
Eminem,
late. It's designed to keep you in debt and never
Eminem Fighting
elevate.
Glide.
Better stay wise and analyze. Gotta use your eyes to trick the gods. The devil to try to use disguise. Acting like your best friend, granting all your wishes. Trying to get you to sell your soul for minor riches. Shit is vicious when dealing with crooks. You wanna hide something from one of these niggas? Put it in a book.
Damn, conductor, where'd you find
He's
this?
saying you're not gonna read that book. That's what he's saying. He's calling you out. All right, that was a good track. that could be the best one just in lyrically. I think maybe that. Yeah, I guess it's the best track so far. Makes sense as a single. All right, died 1,000 times.
The robots, they're gonna kill us.
Conductor.
Oh.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor.
Interesting bass hit on this.
Hey, yo, check. In my lifetime, need a whole lot of cash, fast cars, and luxuries. Real estate, they think the real is fake, but all of them niggas is dumb to me. They don't come close 1 degree, they under me. Live from where they living fast and they dying young. Keep a handgun when they run the streets. Cold heart.
Okay, the way this is built up is really good.
I go hard. Before this, it was dope and cars trying to run up cheese. Oh God, I'm a sinner. All
the bass just adds so much darkness. It feels like you're in this right now.
Tapped in with some real hitters on the dark side. I've been gang related, neither here nor there though. No love if you switch sides, we don't spit weirdo. Who the stove is hot, still put my palm on the flame just to face the fear though. Niggas think they in the game, but they get smoked 115 to 0. Marathon of spin really doesn't matter, motherfuckers ain't nowhere near though. Died 1,000 times in my sleep, woke up 1,000 times, still real. Nigga throw your CDs in the garbage, if it ain't gang then I don't feel them niggas. I'm living a life I thought I'd never see. I want the money, fuck the fame, fuck the celebrity. All I did was put my foot in the footprints.
I did talk about the, you know, he just wants the money again.
I got no time for the cheap talking, really all about a $blue bitch. School of hard knock, graduated, went to Crown College with a scholarship. I know robbers, dealers, scammers, shooters, gangbangers on a quest to level up. Took a ride on the wild side with the guard to go.
That's that quick flow I'm talking about.
Working, blood, sweat, tears, all grind, it was never luck. You and I don't see eye to eye, you fuck niggas never ever measure up. Hopping out of Benz, remember when I used to move to work on a mega bus. Loud to the upstate, charge a fiend double for the better stuff. Good work, something like gold, had them in the cold for the treasure rush. They selling soul for a speck of dust, so I always know I should never trust. I seen dough turn a friend foe, it's a thin line between love and lust. If I made it to the top, gotta reach back, pull my brother up. Mouth a millionaire shit, lavish living, used to view the world through the trap door. Don't spend that money when you first get it, if you smart, nigga, you would stack more. Died 1,000 times in my sleep, woke up 1,000 times, still real. Nigga, throw your CDs in the garbage, if it ain't gang, and I don't feel them niggas. Fuck out of here.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna give that one a like already. And same with 2040 or 4080. I said I just halved it for some reason. Literally. The bass hit on that one, I think it just kind of mesmerized. I was very quiet during the reaction because it was just, you just felt like you were just there, if that makes sense. Kind of don't even remember what he said, but this more about him wanting money. Just so it was just so quick and everything. To like, oh my, yeah, definitely have to go back and listen to that one. But the flow, it just kept going, and then the beat, yeah, that was great. All right, this one might not have lyrics. This next track, Heartbreaker. No, so let me. See if anything else has it. Of course. All right. Maybe I can make it bigger.
Conductor.
You build me up just to tear me down.
All right.
Heartbreak, I done it again. I like you a lot in the moment, but baby, ain't no love in the end. I'm gone in the wind, no need to pretend. Only ever see me with a 10, sitting cute in the front of my Benz. She sent emojis with the kisses, triple X pictures. Hit it with the dick, now she addicted. The way she arch her back, it broke all laws of physics. I'm the one that she adore, but
I
she
like
just one
that
of my
melody.
bitches. Delicious, devil in lingerie, head game vicious. Sly, green-eyed, bad bitch, finessing niggas. DMs flooded with guys, lusting and touching them thighs. Lady on live, tell me she mine, but a slut behind. Closed doors, work her art with her clothes off. Fuck
What's he
her
talking
till
about?
she can't
He's
go
with
no
China.
more. She love it. Basis of our relationship, no need to discuss it. In her mind, I'm
Should
her
be
man,
talking
but
about
she
other
just a
women.
fan in public.
Okay, there you go. She's just a fan of public. Okay. Yeah, I like that. You know, you build it, turn me down. So you kind of got this as a little bridge, and then you got the.
I used to have Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch. She could be an A1 celebrity or a D-list. Instagram divas showing me they cleavage. Only fan hoes dying to know how to meet us. I seen angel wings on a pretty face demon. I fucking me while I blow a bag of demons. Said she love me long time. Okay,
angel eyes on the demon.
That's a word you gotta put actions behind. Show me better than you can tell me. We tango at the telly. And if I fall asleep in your bed, don't
Conductor
ever take
has
a
been
selfie.
on.
Don't be stupid, I'm playing the cards Cupid dealt me. Dice dancing like Dame Dash, spilling Belby. Deep in her belly where she felt me. Infatuated since she first heard my voice on the LP. She tell me she melt every time that I touch it. In her mind, I'm her man, but she just a fan in public.
Yeah. And it's cool because the sample there kind of goes in with the, okay, this is cool. This is definitely like, man, I don't know, but I think this one might be my favorite now.
You are listening to the sounds of WTSP Radio. This is your steel engine.
Yeah, the
DJ
first
Clyde,
four were all
live
pretty good.
Choo-choo,
No
baby.
skips.
We just dropped the new
Blood
one
and
that
boogers
brand
and
new Rome Streets and
these
Conductor
last three have
Williams
just been
Heartbreaker.
phenomenal.
Live on the Stroke-O-Motive Hour. Run that
All right,
train.
10 Toes is next.
We got a caller
on this either.
Hello?
Where's Rome at? He blocked me on everything. He's not answering my DMs. I don't know why he's acting brand new. And his constructor or conductor or whatever the fuck it is he there? Because he's gonna have a real fucking problem if he keeps dubbing me dead ass.
Oh, now, hold on, baby. Hold on now. This is DJ Clyde. This is WTSP Radio, and you obviously got shit fucked up.
All right, 10 Toes with Jay Worthy, and there's no lyrics. No lyrics, whatever.
Conductor,
Looks like you don't have the lyrics for the rest of the album.
Faces, fat asses, grip a bent steering wheel, rock Cartier glasses. Looking for me, baby, you can find me where the cash is. This curve serving dope now,
out of
music to the
tone
masses.
melody.
Rolling Stone now, I'm in Rolling Stone for my last shit. Never lacking, keep some hollows in the magnum. Shit get active, red flag, it ain't a fashion. Living fast, speeding to the funds, ho, what's happening? Got bitches like a sorority. First hoe I had down, met her in Port Authority. Paper is my priority. Got a socket to my pocket, baby, before you get that draw to me. Make a
down,
play
just
like
a
Papa
couple more
Holmes. I'm never home, chicken over the coochie. I'm on the trapathon. If she with it, tell your homegirl, tag along. Make up your mind quick, study long, study wrong. I stay 10 toes. These hands only touch bins, slam bins,
Okay,
blow
a
big
little
ass
hook.
smoke out the window. Sell dope, get dough out of bimbo. I stay 10 toes. These hands only touch bins, slam benzos. Blow big ass smoke out the window. Sell dope, get dough out of bimbo.
Shrooms like Mario, now I feel big. One dip off the big, you might lose your wig. I never understood why they used to puff on wet. But when I heard folks spit, I said that's that shit. I spent 2 whole weeks at the Beverly Hills. Betting on the Raiders, they was playing the Bills. And
Why are we betting on the
soul,
Raiders
they
to
was
beat the
paying
Bills?
The Polo Lounge, I had the bungalow suite right across from Sharon Stone while I sip my tea. And yeah, I'm from WSP, but my whooping elegant, I'm a real IP. 4 zips in a Sprite, that's a whole QP, and that might get me through the night. Damn, I do miss Lee. Used to hang with Uncle Dave. Damn, I do miss C. Remember Davis at the court hanging out in the creek. Only thing that ever
Key Worthy to wrap it up all. Okay.
I stay 10 toes.
Then it goes back into his
only touch bins, slam benzos. Blow big ass smoke out the
That's pretty
window.
good.
Sell dope, get dough out of bimbo. I stay 10 toes.
It's different because it's a different beat in terms of like the drums and different kind of formula. This one, I think it really works. I think the construction of this album, it was no pun intended with Constructor Williams, what that lady just said. But I think the structure has really benefited each song here. All right, Connie's Revenge. No lyrics. Napes again.
Conductor, we have a problem.
Check. I'm a mastermind, slime made currency off my thoughts. Weirdos of peace guard you to death and still be eating pork. I'm good though, don't need another friend, I need a Porsche. A money pile and a high-rise loft. These niggas lost the Ferrari car note with the coke course. My ammo was getting coke off, now I'm in Greece strolling on the coast store. Proceeds of my dope thoughts. Used to hold a dose in my shorts, duck in the force. Niggas think I struck my luck, but I was destined for more. I leveled all the way up and stuck your neck in the floor. 50 bands next to the Kel-Tec in the drawer. Be up on the score, just forfeit. The juice frostbit is in the coke pot with a fork. Now my focus is the Forbes list. Made Benjis out of Georges from living lawless. Was on some kick your door shit, taking off with your portions. Pockets is poor, now inside my mind is where you'll find a fortune. Put some respect on it. Cuddy OD'd on the bag and now the rest want it. Chopping block, I put your favorite rapper neck on it. Was in the field, ducking 12 in arrest warrants. Put some respect on it. Cuddy OD'd on the bag and now the rest want it. Chopping block, I put your motherfucking neck on it. Was in the field, ducking 12 in arrest warrants. I feel no one can stop me. You sideline niggas only can watch and try your best to copy. But I've been shitting on every cheap rinky-dink rendition. Do something different, you'll probably get a listen. I'm in Louis Linen, lit in Lisbon, living.
This one's just okay, but I also think I don't have the lyrics to really look at, and I'm not catching everything.
Like this on your algorithm. Foul style, pole pimping with the wildest ism. I had the shoebox bank account, I was out flipping. But now they wire big amounts, see my route switching. I had the fiends
wiring, routing, route number.
By any means, cause a closed mouth don't chew chicken, nigga.
Damn, conductor.
He had his time to write this as well and stuff too. It's just really good. Alright, 99 attributes.
Hey yo, diamonds in a long cable, palm angels, firearms, spray you, make pay and pray every day. I smoke anyone on your label. This pure cocaine, your shit K2. I married the game, got a K in a tailor-made suit.
Okay.
A Mercedes.
See, but then he goes back to the K, but then he
everything
runs with the suit. That's Rome, man. That's Rome.
125 on consignment. I bagged it up on the cover. Vibe grind was the assignment. Keep a Glock coach aside from my mind on refinement. My white boy, you light you niggas up like Luka Doncic. Rock the low high-tech suit, selling product. My shoes is Prada. Losers got nada wins in me casa. Was told to hold your own and God to bless you. Prayed to our Father, but he was never there to encourage my next move. Figured it out, now I'm superior. My North Face Supreme denim tear jeans next to me, you're inferior. Got my fun serving to all the fiends in the area. Designer drugs, you sniffed a big line off the mirror up. Bottom feet and bum ass niggas never compare to us. They always be trash solo, and even when y'all pairing up, the kicks I wear a rack comparing up. It's deeper than rap. We racking tears and rapping squares, ain't no fear in us. Made some paper, but I swear to God it's nowhere near enough. Trying to run it up like Warren Buffett, Elon Musk.
Yeah, still talking about making this money. Mentioned that plenty of times.
Board gang shit or fallout. Actions speak louder. The softest nigga is all mouth. Got more plugs than a power strip. I never saw drought. Golden trap phone and the rapper head on my warm out. This the crack they smoking until they teeth fall out. 99 attributes, the other one is God. I trapped for loot, they thought I would've never make it far. I went from back of the paddy wagon to foreign cars. Life is ill, $100 bills cover my scars.
That one's once again just okay. Cool wordplay, but it's not a skip for sure. But we don't have a skip besides maybe Blood and Boogers. Alright, go ahead.
Hey yo, always known to go for mine and strike hard when the iron's hot. Save the guap, don't trust clients even if they buy a lot. Survival shit,
don't trust clients even if they buy? Okay. They buy a lot, we don't trust.
Put inside the slot. Monetize moments of my life, now I'm a rising stock.
I agree.
Vibes, giving me vibes, she trying to ride the cop. Shot the door open, now it's closed, no time to find a lock. Me and China navigate the road.
There's the China mention.
If you know, dirty dough stack on the low. Playing big pun toe to toe, my Cuban links glow. When the family feud, the ship sinks slow. Pay attention. $1 million worth of game that I got paid to mention. I fuck with you the long way, still a wave extension.
The long way.
At your wig for my pain spray, this ain't a friendship.
No, the long way.
Yo, and look, take one, turn it to 4, multiply the shit. Been had my 1,000 hours in, you niggas novices. Fuck the TV inside of the book is where the knowledge is.
He's used that line before though.
Changed my life with $1 did. Shot the pig, then the side of slit. Black fist. You ain't who you say you are, you niggas catfish. Your brain ain't on the same wave as mine to match with. Chrome Magnum in the stash under the mattress. Instant gratification got me in love with trapping. Toxic relationship, risk it all to make you rich. Allergic to seafood, but he eating off a plate of fish. Now they play the disc.
Eating off the
One
plate
night I
of
saw
fish.
a god in my dreams.
I don't know if
He
that's
told me make
wordplay
a
or
wish.
something.
Then I woke up. The smartest man knows that he don't know much. Married to the game, but then we broke up. My new bitch way
That's
richer,
true.
so
Like
what?
the smart people always say, like they toss it to the side. Oh no, that's smart.
If you don't have my money for me, I'll crack your fucking head wide open in front
I
of
got Joe
everybody
Pesci
in
in
the
here.
back.
Okay.
Just about
So let's play into Electric Slide, which probably won't have lyrics. No.
Hopefully.
Napes again on production with production.
And guess what? I'll split your fucking head open again. Cause I'm fucking
That was a
stupid.
good one.
I don't give a fuck about jail.
Conductor.
Yeah, the cut on that's not that clean.
Hey yo, I'm in overdrive, ain't nothing stopping this run. In my pen, I got the spirit of pocket.
But neither is
no
the
rap
J.
that
Cole
won.
one.
Yeah, plenty came before this,
no,
but
for
after
your eyes.
none. A bunch of unimportant niggas yapping they gums, ain't saying shit, rapping in tongues. My Mac weighs a ton. Aim and give you and the bums in your group some, product of the city I grew from. Moving plenty product in the city, produce funds. Addicted to the game, me and the cutties is both strong. Me for dope, them for dope. In the end, it left us both
It's
numb.
way better than
Keep a
Hatton
bad
Guard
bitch,
or wherever it was. This is on par better with the Noise Candy albums.
Got the top spot hostage. This dolly dipping the
These are really
brush
good.
in the paint blotches. Creating masterpieces by niggas who hate watch it.
Dark
Burns
too,
a hole in
which
they
is kind of what I
soul 'cause
expected
they
with
not
Train
this
Spotting the
electric
cover.
slide, your work stepped on. It's Teflon. Charged up, I'm in my best form. Turn my hard luck to bucks, now the money long. Chrome Magnum when the gun
Definitely
is
very
drawn.
dark though.
Electric slide, your work stepped
Like this one's kind of just a hit.
Charged up, I'm in my best form. Turn my hard luck to
The
bucks,
dark
now
guitar,
the
and that's
money
it. That's
long.
all they're giving us.
Chrome
That and the
Magnum when
bass.
the gun is drawn. Been running through the bands like I won a marathon. Vagabond regarded as the vanguard. You ain't star, you a tag along. Big bag,
Tag
but it's
along.
irrelevant. For the record, your shit ain't really hitting like punches and wrestling.
Which-
Got
who's
the
this called- is
recipe
this
more
called on
sauce than
general
all the
or
rest of
is it
them.
a
Goofy
specific
niggas
person
all
here?
washed up, they need rescuing. I'm dominating this game, I never let you win. Finessing out the Apple store cause I had it in. Get a bin, press up and bust a move. Always knew how to turn L's to a W. Nobody gon' save you cause you grown, your elevation is up to you. Once I realized how to use my wings, then I flew. How I made it this far, niggas ain't have a clue. Was arguing with screws, now Japan currently my views. Spending currency with different U's, different countries I'm dipping through. Guarding the physical, that'll shit on you. Electric slide, your work stepped on. It's Teflon. Charged up, I'm in my best form. Turn my
There's been
heart
such
up
a
to
lack
bucks,
of
now the
drums
money
in this
long.
album, but it's
Chrome Magnum
definitely
when the
working
gun
as
is drawn.
adding to the
Electric
darkness
slide, your work stepped
of
on.
this.
Teflon.
Kind of just
Charged
letting
up, I'm in
roam
my best
through
form.
all
Turn my hard luck to bucks, now the money
you know,
long. Chrome Magnum when the
letting
gun
him
is
do
drawn.
everything. Okay. Final track. Resource Room. Max Theodore on this.
I've been on my shit, niggas. Get a drop top Chevy in an old school Porsche. I've been off the porch, I've been at the force, I've been on the court, you been on the snort. I've been on what you been on and more. Got views from the top, but I've been on the floor. Styling on you niggas like I've been on before. She love me down, I put dick in the hole. We got money now, we up on the score. She love me not. If the pussy is good, I'ma spin the block. I'm a one-on-one, no niggas in my spot. Turn a couple of crumbs to a cinder block. I seen all of my fun spinning in the pot. I'm the one at the bum trying to kick it like you my son, but I shine with a different light. I'm like glitter Mike and some Virgil Nikes. We are not alike. She said that I'm handsome, she wanna come
He's
home.
doing it again where he's not like super
I'm
aggressive. I kind of like the sound of this. And the beat's not super dark or aggressive either. It's kind of just little. Okay. I'm really liking this one. Ooh, slowing down, slowing down. Now is it a beat switch or are we just slowing down? I'd love to hear Conductor like slow it down. Nah.
No one more about gel coat.
Are we done? Okay, no, we're not done.
It all started off with a
whole
thought,
beat
put
switch,
10
okay.
toes on the floor, bet it all, now he top of New York. If it ain't the guap, then I ain't stopping to talk. Knock it off lately,
Now we're
I'm
back.
moving
Okay,
on
I would have
watching
loved
the
if there was this
floor.
whole
The new
track of that,
superstar
though.
used to keep the ox in his jaw. Now I'm flexing
That's
hard, hard, this ain't the luck of the draw. It's all plan, plot, strategizing. Now he enterprising, it ain't surprising. My stock rising. He fucked up at rock bottom, there's millions on my horizons. Pretty vibes want me to slide and be my fling. I'm undefeated like Floyd in the ring. Jab, hook, cross, uppercut, whoever you bring. How many times I gotta tell you cornballs, you'll never get a win. Never. When God made me, he was showing off. Been a golden child, he ain't get his type of glow to y'all. Used to pray over the pot, watching the blow dissolve. Now he tried the globe, getting dough was the protocol. They got gold plotting on my downfall. Why? Cause I'm flying in the skies and not around y'all. But ask yourself what a king need a clown for. Funny face niggas reach wrong and I let a round off. Shit ain't the same. Everybody got ulterior aim when your name attached to some fame. Of course, like 4 quarters, I know shit had to change. They ain't believe. Thought that I wouldn't elevate. Now look at me. Grew out of the dirt, I'm a money tree. I'm out of the reach, I know misery loves company.
He really did. I mean, he came up on, you know, just having bars.
Now look at me. I grew out of the dirt like a money tree. I'm out of the reach, I know
You give this
misery
one a like.
loves company.
Conductor, we have a problem.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go through the thing that I always do. Let's remind ourselves of our top 5 albums of the year so far. 41. Okay. So currently, West Side Gun with 12 is 5th. With an 8.0. Mac Miller with an 8.8 and 4. Tory Lanez Jail album at a 8.8. Larry June 2 Chainz and Alchemist Life is Beautiful at an 8.8. And Ransom and Dave East Final Call is our number 1 album at 9.4. Where could this land? 6th place is the Boldy and Vidon album. 7th is the Cardi album. 8th is the Boldy and Strangers album. Also, I haven't finalized my score for the Boldy and Real Bad Man album, but I assume it'll also be in that area. So I think this is probably definitely around there. So let's go through it. Consistency. All right, so it's 14 tracks, 33 minutes. There's only one song that I think could be a skip. There's a lot of really good tracks. Every track has a lot of power and meaning into it. We're going to go 9. All right. Power of best track / how good are the real hitters. So I got 4 likes here. Like Resource Room. This the front part I really like. Died 1,000 Times with the bass hit. Rule 4080, just talking about the industry. But I think Heartbreaker is my favorite. Yeah. So I mean, probably like an 8 right now for Power Best Track, but it could go up. Next is the creativity. Okay, so it's still your average Rome album at the end of the day. It's still your, this is exactly what I kind of expected from Conductor and Rome. We're not specifically talking about lyrics or production here. That's its own category. We're just kind of talking about what's the story of this album, what's the creativity. The rollout was cool. The marketing was cool. But I think it's probably a 6 out of 10 for just creativity. There's the one 4080s kind of about the industry. Heartbreaker's kind of about, a fan. So I guess I'll make it a 7 because there are some tracks in here that kind of dive into that. Next is lyrics. I didn't have lyrics for the second half of the album, but I definitely still caught a lot. A lot of good wordplay, a lot of good lyrics. Like I said, talking about Heartbreaker, talking about Rule 4080. We'll go with an 8 for now. And then finally, production. So how do I feel about this? Because there was definitely a lack of drums in this album. There was definitely a lack of change in the beats. That got better in the second half, especially with Resource Room having a switch. Joe Pesci, I think the one that just kept going down. Heartbreaker's really cool. The bass on Died 1,000 Times. I think production's really good on this, even though it does lack some of those things. He played with the, you know, flanger and stuff on a lot of the samples. I'm gonna go 9. So let me add up the score here. So that would give us 17 plus 17 is 34 plus 7 would be a 41, which would put us at an 8.2, which would put us above West Side Gun's 12. So currently this would take over 5th. So would you have this album of West Side Gun's 12? I think this is also where I have to realize, like, my score doesn't always mean everything. Like, my Tory Lanez score is technically higher than the Larry June and Alchemist and 2 Chainz, but I still have that album ahead of it. I think, you know, West Side's album 12 is probably currently better than this one. This is also my first listen, so some of the scores might go down, some of the scores might go up. I'm pretty, you know, happy with my score on the West Side Gun one. That hasn't changed. But I guess, you know, when I think about the West Side Gun album, there's only like 3 or 4 tracks that I still listen to. Adam Page, the ones with SD Knack, you know, Health Science. But I guess, you know, in terms of that album, there's only a few tracks I still listen to. On this, I could definitely see myself listening to 4 or 5 tracks from this album 2 months from now. So maybe that will be right. Would you say this is better than the West Side one? Where do you put this album in Rome's catalog as well? I guess, is it better than Kiss the Ring? It's definitely better than Hat and Guard. I mean, it's better than Noise Candy 5. It's probably right there with Kiss the Ring. Or Wasn't Built. I mean, Wasn't Built in the Day is a good one too. It's tough. It's definitely up there though. But yeah, probably, you know, Big Step of Harlem Froze. Yeah, you probably still got Serving as well. Reversible. Yeah, you probably still got Kiss the Ring as his best. But this could be number 2. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction.